Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mishel and today I have another book review for you all. And in today's video I'm going to be reviewing Secret Soldiers by Keely Houghton. Before I get into this video, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell and that like button. And I'm going to start off this video by reading the description of this book. So it says, more than 250,000 underage British boys fought on the Allied front lines of the Great War, but not all of them saw action on the battlefield. Some served beneath it. This gripping World War I adventure follows 13-year-old Thomas, a coal miner who lies about his age to enlist in hopes of finding his older brother who is missing in action. Thomas is assigned to the Clay Kickers, a specialized crew of soldiers digging secret tunnels under the Western Front. He labors alongside 3 other very young soldiers whose constant bickering and bungling might prove more lethal than the enemy digging toward them. But as they burrow deeper beneath the battlefield, the boys forge a bond of brotherhood and discover in themselves the men they hope to become. So that is the description of Secret Soldiers, and this book is, as you could tell, about World War I, and Thomas is the main protagonist of this book. And there's also, this story also follows his brother's point of view, what he's going through, and you can see his brother's point of view on the black pages of this book, and the white pages are Thomas's point of view. So this book is a very heartfelt story, and in the beginning of the book, Thomas is going to lie about his age so that he can try and find his brother, and he's always carrying around this medal that his brother won, and before his brother disappeared, his mom, him, and his brother were very close. They had a very strong bond, and his mother keeps a picture of their family right next to her bed, and Thomas, that's like basically what she uses to remember Thomas's brother, and Thomas uses the medal to remember his brother. And when Thomas goes up to the soldier to lie about his age so that he can hopefully join the army to try and find his brother, those are his intentions. He lies, he says he's 18, worked with explosives before, and he's saying this. He decides to use explosives as something that he's worked with before because he's actually seen him, his father, and his brother working on that kind of stuff, and so he decides it would be easiest to lie about that because he's seen how all of that works. So he lies about his age, says he's 18, says all of that, and the soldier laughs and says he doesn't believe him. He probably would have let Thomas through if there wasn't another guy there who was saying that he probably didn't work with explosives and that he was definitely a liar. So the soldier sent him home, telling him that his mom was probably missing him. So Thomas runs along in the streets, and now he's kind of panic-stricken, and he realizes that was like, he ran away from home to do this, and now he's going to have to go home, face his mom, who's probably heartbroken, because before Thomas left, he also stole that picture that his mom had of his family, because his parents were worried sick about Thomas's brother, and just seeing that picture made them feel even worse than they already felt. So Thomas decided that they just needed to forget about Thomas's brother, so he stole that picture. He has it in his pocket, so that's what he has right now, and he's kind of roaming around in the streets trying to figure out what to do, if he should go back, try and beg the soldiers to see if he can become a soldier, but he knows that it's not going to work, nothing is going to work out. When he meets this guy named George. George is a guy that likes using cigarettes and all of that stuff, and he's kind of just a creep in the alleyways, and he definitely looks like a criminal, somebody who is up to no good, and he comes up to Thomas and he asks him if he needs some help, if he's looking for something, and Thomas is like, I don't need your help, I don't need anything from you, just stay away from me. And George just keeps pestering Thomas, and when Thomas is about to run away from this creep, George pulls out the medal that was on Thomas's neck, and Thomas didn't even notice that he had stolen the medal from him. So George uses that as leverage to get Thomas to go along with him on this trip. And what George is offering Thomas is to become a soldier, but beneath the warfield. So Thomas says yes. Thomas gets his medal back, and that is what the story is about. Basically, George and Thomas just working underground under the warfield. Thomas having just a little sliver of hope that he's going to find his brother. And when they're taking a train, and they're on their way to where they're going to be working, they meet another guy. His name's Charlie. And Charlie is another guy who's full of secrets. He's kind of the same age as Thomas, and he had also lied about his age so that he could become one of the soldiers. And so that is what the story is about. It's a very exciting story, and I really enjoyed this story, and I think you all will enjoy the story too. So if you want to check out this book, make sure you look in the description box below, where I will leave the links for Amazon, Google Books, Barnes & Nobles. And if you click on the link for Google Books on the bottom right corner of your screen, it should show where this book is available at some of your nearest libraries. So make sure you check that out if you don't want to buy the book. And let me know in the comments down below if you guys decided to read this book and what you guys thought of it. So that's all I have to say about this book. Again, it was called Secret Soldiers by Keely Houghton. And as you guys know, in all of my book reviews, I have a sneak peek in these videos where I show you guys what the next book I'm going to be reviewing looks like. And it's called Mayhem, and it's by Midsummers, Regini LaRocca. And if you guys want to check out that video, make sure you check out my page. I post every Sunday, and I will see you guys next Sunday with my new video. Bye guys!